The George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm. Now, with no further ado, here comes Georgie.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you so very, very much. Are you ready for another week? I mean, are you ready? Wow. I'll tell you what. I am still vibrating from the show on Friday night when we had Remus Tucker here out of Denver, Colorado. I mean, I still got goosebumps. But nonetheless, moving right along, you're listening to the George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live. Yes, we're live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. And whether you're down the street, around the corner, across America, and yes, around the world, you are listening to the George Espenlaub Show. I want you to come in tonight, loose as a goose, because we are going to dance, we're going to laugh. I don't think we'll be crying tonight, although sometimes it might strike us around here. You just never know what the mood might be. But nonetheless, we're going to hear from a guest here just shortly from now that will tell us about her business venture and the experiences that she's having with that venture, along with her husband, Walter. So, here's what I want you to do. The chat room is open. Come on in. There's no chairs here. None whatsoever. There's no chairs in the chat room. Just come in, mingle, shake hands, chat with one another, be nice with one another, get to know one another, and let's just get the party started. Now, another thing that we want you to do is loosen up. Loosen up, because we dance a lot here. We dance. We have a huge dance floor. Miss Ernestine already has the folks out there, and every night we go on the air, Miss Ernestine takes all the clients out into the dance floor, and they do exercises, so they can stay loose. Nobody wants to pull hamstring or get cramps, so on and so forth. So she loosens everybody up, and I would suggest that wherever you're at, you kind of just do a few exercises. Don't have to be strenuous, but just stretch out a little bit, because I know that you're going to find yourself tapping your feet, snapping your fingers, bobbing your head, and shaking your booty.
Come on.
So we get this party started. Now, let me remind you that you are listening to the George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. And as I say, each and every time we come on the air, we have two goals in mind. Number one, we want to make you smile. And we would really be happy if we could make you laugh. Now, the other thing is, you guys are a little bit late, weren't you? But nonetheless, you did it. Okay. The second goal that we have here is to make you just as goofy as the rest of us. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, we're all goofy around here. But like I said the other night, I believe we get goofier every Friday night. Now, you can listen to this show. Many of you are listening to where we bounce off of our main platform, Spreaker.com. You can also catch us on iHeartRadio, Spotify. I'm trying to think of the other ones. YouTube, Facebook. It bounces off of Twitter. Our publicist up there in Pittsburgh, he got us so far out there in cyberspace. I don't know if we'll ever come back, but you can listen to us on those places, and God only knows where else. For years, we had been on the radio, broadcasting around the world, and we've done interviews with people from Morocco and Italy and Germany, down under in Australia, South Africa, Ireland, England, all across America, and we've interviewed people from all walks of life, interesting people. You just wouldn't believe some of the guests that we have had. I had the chuckle last night. Someone asked me, "Are those people real?" And I and I don't mean any disrespect, but yes, every one of our guests that comes on that you hear is very, very, very real. So we just want to throw all that out at you. You can listen to us off of, I don't know how many platforms. But over the years, we've been reaching people around the world. We took a little hiatus. We came back recently. We're receiving such good reports. We're getting such great support. And I want to thank each and every one of you for participating and being part of the George Espenlaub Show. The chat room is open. There's a couple people in there now. My friend Mr. Ed is in there, Ed Temple. He was a guest here last Wednesday night, and we had a super time with him. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be having on a fella from right here in the state of Delaware. His name is Saul Kopp, Kophf. I'm probably misspelling that, but he's a friend. He is a great songwriter. He is a musician, and he is a wonderful, wonderful singer. And you'll be hearing him, not tomorrow night, Wednesday night. You'll be hearing him Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So write that down, put it somewhere in your notes or on a piece of paper, tack it to your forehead, and you'll be good to go. We're going to have Miss Maxine. She's going to be calling us here in a few minutes. But I want to do this first. Many of you are new to listening to this show, and you hear me mention Charlie. Charlie's my sidekick. Charlie's been with me for years. Charlie runs the board here, the soundboard. He makes everything happen, the microphones and the music and the whole gig. He just makes it happen. He's got it going on. Well, here on the Funny Farm, someone is always getting into something, and most of the time, that something doesn't always turn out well. I want to take you back to a short period of time. It hasn't been too long, but Charlie got himself involved in something that he couldn't get himself off of. I want you to listen to this. It's not very long. Listen and listen closely.
Come on, horse. Slow down. Come on. This isn't funny no more. You're gonna hurt me. Come on, horse. Whoa. Somebody stop this horse. Somebody stop this horse. Where's the brakes? Oh my God, where's the brakes? Something coming through. You gotta help me stop this horse. Somebody open that door. Help me. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Whoa. Animal, you're gonna kill me. Get off here!
Bouncy bounce. Bouncy bounce.
Well, Charlie, you sure did crack everybody up with that little caper. And you got to admit that it was your own fault that you got severely damaged in the process, right?
Well, Pops, it's like this. It was the horse's fault. I said that before, and I stand on it now. It was the horse's fault. I'm just a little wiener dog. And that's a great big animal. And he fibbed me. I've never been on a horse before. And he said he'd take me for a nice ride. Well, it wasn't such a nice ride, that's for sure. And he hurt me. I mean, he liked to hurt me, and he laughed at me. And one thing I'll tell you, Pops, I'll never trust another horse as long as I live, and I'll never get on another horse as long as I live. I'm telling you that right now. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, Charlie. I hope you're back with me in the radio studio soon. You still look like you're a little bummed up, but I think you'll be back for the next show. And just if you want to go horseback riding, just let me know. We can go this afternoon if you want to, Charlie. I'm just kidding. Thanks, Charlie.
Can't hold
That is nothing but sweet, sweet music. Before I go any further tonight, I want to take just a moment. And you know, every time I do this, I choke up, and I don't apologize for it, not one little tiny bit. I want to give a great big shout out to all of our servicemen and women serving here at home, and to every one of those that are abroad somewhere. You men and women that are serving now, you are my heroes. Not the sports people, not the athletes, not this, that, those, these, or the others, but the men and women that are serving in uniform, protecting us 24/7, laying it all on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, you and your families, because your family serves just as much as you do, sacrifices galore. Unless you've been there, done that, or you're doing it now, you have no idea, none whatsoever, the sacrifices that are given that our country can remain free. And ladies and gentlemen, families of all the military men and women, I salute you. God bless you, and God keep you safe. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. We're going to have our guest call in here, most Ricky Tick. That means most quickly. But while I guess she's going to be off calling in from wherever she's at, I have no idea where she's at. But while she's preparing to call in, I do want to say this. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we come on the air. And it's just such a privilege. I mean that. It's such a privilege to be able to come on and broadcast down the street, around the corner, across America, and around the world. We are having a ball. And tonight we're going to have a lady. She'll be phoning in here in a few minutes. We're going to have a lady that I know very, very well. I know her, and I know her husband. Walter is always here at the Funny Farm. In fact, he's here now, and he's out there on the dance floor waiting for the next song to get going, and he's with Miss Ernestine, but he is always here. Walter is his name, and his wife, Maxine, she is going to be calling in, and we're going to be talking with her about her business venture that she's doing ring bomb parties. Now, I guess you heard me, or if you've been listening the last several weeks, just about every night we sign off, we mention ring bomb parties. Well, tonight you're going to get a chance to hear Maxine as she explains to us what ring bomb parties are, etc., 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 etc. So I'm looking forward to that. There's something else that I wanted to do, and I can't remember what it was. It's always that way. It's always that way. And it's getting worse all the time. But anyhow. I sure wished he'd go see a doctor. His name's Peter, by the way, and he's been around the Funny Farm for a whole lot of years. And he was like that when he got here. He's still like that, and he'll probably be like that as long as he's here. And then he probably won't be like that no more. What do you think? Oh my, oh my. All right, blah, 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 blah. Come on, Espenlaub, straighten up here. we're waiting for Miss Maxine to give us a buzz. So, Miss Maxine, wherever you're at, if you're listening, call us. We're anxiously awaiting you. I know that there are other people anxiously awaiting to hear from you. So, give us a buzz wherever you're at and whatever you're doing, because we're just simply waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you. While we're waiting for Miss Maxine, let's do this one more time. All right, we're going to bring the music on down because Miss Maxine is calling in. Miss Maxine.
Hey, Pops, how are you?
I'm doing good. I was beginning to wonder if you was going to call us or not.
Well, I was a little busy trying to get a little bit of work done, getting my affairs in order for my next ring bomb party. And, of course, Walter's no help because he's there. So it just rests on me, and I was trying to get everything done so that when we do our show tomorrow night, we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, friends, Romans, and countrymen, wherever you're listening to this show, and no matter how many times you listen to it after this is over, we have with us Maxine. And Maxine has a business called, what is it, Maxine?
Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter.
Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter. Yeah, Walter's over here, and he's out there with.
Oh, well, I know he is.
and
Dinner was over, and he was going like a shot.
Yeah.
You think there's something special over there?
Oh, Walter, he likes the dance floor,
Oh, yeah. He likes to cut a rug.
and
he does it quite well.
And
I just can't keep up with him no more.
Well, Miss Ernestine takes care of him. She keeps him out of trouble and keeps him in line. You know Miss Ernestine.
Yeah, I trust her with him. If he gets out of line, she'll slap him upside the head.
Oh, yeah, she's been known to slap a few people around now and then. So
just ask Harvey.
So Walter's in good hands, Maxine. Don't you worry about Walter.
I know it.
Well, listen,
Well, as long as we're not scheduled a party, let him party till he falls. But when I have a ring bomb party coming up, I expect him to get here and do his job. I can't do it all.
Well, he gets there sometimes just on the nick of time, but
exactly.
but he gets there.
Exactly. But I thank God for him that he does show up.
That's
all I can say.
That's half the battle.
That's all I can say. Yeah, that's all I can say. He shows up. Once he shows up, he's good at his job. But first, I got to get him there.
Well,
you know how I think it's a man thing.
Yeah, well.
But we're not going to go there tonight.
Walter, he loves his music, and he loves the dance, and he loves the party. And then he does get serious when it comes time to get serious. So, Walter, Walter's all right.
Pops, if you say so, but you just have to walk a mile in my shoes. And we'll see what happens then.
All right. We were so delighted when we asked you to come on as a guest because you are into a business venture that
yes.
I guess there are a lot of people that know, but probably
yes.
there are more people that don't know what ring bomb and ring bomb parties and all that entails. So tell us, number one, how did you get involved in this thing called what is it, ring bomb party or ring bomb parties? How did you ever get involved in that, Maxine?
Well, to be sure, to be honest, I'm not quite sure. Actually, my middle daughter brought it up to us. She said she had been watching these people dropping these ring bombs on Facebook and how they were revealing these beautiful rings, and she just thought that was fantastic and she wanted to try it. So in good faith, she went and signed up to get into becoming a consultant. I guess that's what you call them, hostess, whatever. You have your parties. It's your party. You are the hostess. So Walt and I are the host and hostess of Unicorn Chasin, and we watched her, I think, one time. And it was like my husband, Walter, and I were like, that is pretty darn cool. And then those rings are really pretty. So my husband said to my daughter, how do we do this? She said, I'll sign you up. So she did. Now, I was very hesitant because I'm a big coward, but Walter kept pushing and saying, you could do this, Maxine. I know you can do this, Maxine. And one day, I think I was still driving school van, and something just came over me. I'm not sure what it is, and I'm not going to try to figure it out. And I called Walter, and I said, sign me up. We're going to do this. So he signed us up. I'm the show diva. He is the administrator, and we just have a good time doing parties.
We've got people in the chat room, and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, Romans, and countrymen. There's a lot more room in the chat room, so don't hesitate. Come on in. Get yourself something to eat, something to drink. Like I told you before, there's no chairs in there. But if you have any questions that you want to ask Maxine, that's a great way to ask her a question. Now, Maxine, so
ask me.
So you, I guess you finally relented. How long was Walter after you until you finally said okay?
Oh, as soon as he spoke to my daughter about it, from then on until I said yes, you could do this. Why wouldn't you want to do this? You could do this. I don't understand why you don't want to do it. What are you afraid of? You know, that kind of thing. And finally, something struck me, I guess. And here I am. But Walter was right on me for probably about maybe a week. And finally, I just said, okay, let's do it. And we did. And it's great. People don't get it. I mean, I know there's people out there that think we're crazy, think we sell junk, that we're a sham. The rings are real. They are very reasonably priced. Their values range from $25 to $500. It costs the buyer $17.95 plus $4.99 flat rate shipping to buy one. So you're not losing, even if you would get a ring valued at $25, you're getting your money back. And we have revealed beautiful, beautiful rings. There's not one ring that we have revealed that I don't like. Oh, they are so pretty. And they're getting even prettier. And I can't describe when you look at them, when I show them to folks on the ring viewer, it's nothing compared to when you see it in person. And that's what I tell them. Wait until you get it in the mail. It's beautiful.
I've done a little.
And I don't regret it.
I've done
I'm sorry.
I've done a little research on this, Maxine.
Little,
And
yes.
Somebody in the chat room said you're doing an awesome job, Maxine. Anyhow,
That must have been Walter.
no. Walter's not in the chat room. Walter's out there on the dance floor.
He's too busy out on the dance floor.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're in a soundproof booth. You don't have to hear that music continually. But I know you like music too, Pop. So.
Yeah, yes, I do. Anyhow, where was I?
You did some research.
I did some research, and I understand that this Ring Bomb Corporation, Ring Bomb Company, Ring Bomb
whatever you call
thingamajig, whatever it is out of Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes.
And the things that I've read, and of course, nowadays, by the way of the internet, you can read
Right.
10 good things and 10 bad things and so on and so forth. But the reviews that I've read have really been kind of like spot on. It's a reputable company. They treat their hostesses and hosts right. They stand behind their product. And I even read, Maxine, where in each and every Ring Bomb ring, does that make sense? Ring Bomb ring? In each and every ring, that's revealed, if you look inside, you'll see an inscription that says, what does it say? RBP.
RBP.
Stands for Ring Bomb Party.
It's the original, yes. It's the original Ring Bomb Party ring. That's what I said. And we looked into this before we ventured out. I know people think it's expensive. It costs us like $420 to become the hostess. Yes, that sounds like a lot, but that includes buying your rings, which is 5 sleeves, sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and that is 25 rings. If you sell every one of those rings, you got your money back. Your money goes into your e-wallet in the back office, and every Friday you are paid out of your e-wallet. It's wonderful. There's commissions. They have different collections throughout the year. We are just finishing up, it was called Catch a Unicorn, and those rings were pricier, but the suggested retail prices were more. Every one of the Catch a Unicorn rings had a value of $136 to $500. So it does sound like it's expensive, but it's just fantastic. You get your money back as soon as you sell those first 25 rings. And what Walter and I do, we sell those 25. When our inventory is getting low, we have our e-wallet to buy the next 25 or whatever sizes we need. And that is the only money that we have committed, and we've been doing this for almost 3 months. And I'm pretty sure it's 2.5 months maybe, and we love it. And we have not put out any other money than what our original cost was. That makes sense, Pop?
It does to me. It does to me. Of course, I probably understand you better than most people, but yes. Now, I'm only kidding with you, Maxine. Don't, don't, don't get hostile with me the next time you see me. I was only kidding. Now,
But I truly enjoy doing it. You just the worst part about it is making sure you look cute when you go on that live broadcast. I mean, you don't want to go on there with me. I don't looking like something the cat drug in, and the dog wouldn't take back out. That's my hardest part, making sure my hair is fine and putting on a little bit of bling so you look presentable. But it's just fun. It's showtime. That's what it is. It's showtime. I don't know how else to put it, Pop.
Well, let me ask you this on a very serious note. Technology today is far above and beyond anything that we ever experienced as young people growing up. Now,
oh yeah,
you and Walter and a whole lot of other Ring Bomb hosts and hostesses do this thing called live on Facebook, and I've watched. I mean, everything describable. Well, some things are undescribable, but
yes, exactly.
But most everything describable is coming on that Facebook Live.
You can find anything, Pat.
Now,
anything.
On the good side, I look at men and women and young people that are. There goes the fire whistles there at the funny farm. Travis will get on it. Anyhow, I look at the young people, the middle-aged people and the older people. There are more opportunities today to start your own business, to be an entrepreneur, to be your own boss. Call it what you want to. But there are more opportunities out there today than was even thought of. We grew up in an age where everything was traditional, and everything was brick and mortar stores and brick and mortar businesses and industries, and you went to work for somebody when you was out of high school or come out of the service or whatever. And you stayed with them for the next 40 years. And when you retired, they gave you a gold watch, 2 Tootsie Rolls, and a lollipop and said, thank you. It's all changed now. So what was it like when you went on your first Facebook Live with a Ring Bomb party?
I was very nervous, to be honest, and I still get nervous. You just don't know who's going to come on, but I was nervous, but yet I was kind of excited because it's like, this is really cool. I am on here. People just can scroll, and they may see me. They may stop, they may not. But, yeah, it's a hit and miss. But then all of a sudden people started coming on, staying on, purchasing a product, coming back the next time, staying with us. And we just started to build this little network, which is what we have. We have people that watch us every time we're on. They don't always buy, but they do buy occasionally. Some more than others, and I don't care. I want them to buy, that's true, but I want them to help us to increase our business. I want to get us out there so that people know that, hey, these people were legitimate. What they're offering is a good product, and all they have to do is spread the word, and that's what we want the people to come in. Come in, see us, tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell your coworkers, tell your beautician, say, hey, how do you like this ring? Or someone comments on your ring, and you say, I got it on a Ring Bob Party live on Facebook. And then you tell them, and we send a business card with each order that we send out. And what I would like for them to do, if they get the business card, and they have one, give it to someone. Say, you might want to check this out. They say we're a lot of fun. I'm not saying we are. I think we're just crazy. Two crazy old coots. They like to have a good time with our friends and our little network. But I enjoy it very much. And I think Walter does.
What do are you seeing your business grow?
I believe so. Like I said, the initial cost was all that we put into it. And we're still going with that. I mean, and we're getting new people all the time. It might not be a handful or, 2 handfuls. We might get 1 or 2. And then the next time you come on, you have your others, plus that 1 or 2 are back. And I believe it is growing. I really do. We did, for instance, last night we did our Ring Bomb Party. I think we dropped like maybe 12 or 13 bombs. That's wonderful. There's been nights we dropped 2 or 3. But we still get to put ourselves out there so others can see us and see what we do. We'll just stay on there and chat. We chat about anything. Whatever people want to talk about, that's what we do. And we're growing.
So
I want it to grow more. Yes.
So are you as nervous now when you do a Ring Bomb Party as you were day one?
No.
I
think it's because I like to talk.
I hear tell. Now, Maxine, I've known you and Walter all my life, but I hear tell that no, I better not say that. No, I better not. I won't say that. No. No, I will say that. I have heard through the grapevine, so to speak, that you have become very popular. That sometimes Walter has to wait on you to make your way through the crowd because, number one, you carry a suitcase full of rings, and number two, you are busy shaking hands and signing autographs. Is there any truth to that?
In Walter's mind, yes. But we're talking about Walter's mind. Actually, when we're ready to do the show, I walk right out into the kitchen and sit down.
Maxine, I'm going to give you a minute or two to catch your breath. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Maxine in just a few moments. Loosen up a little bit.
Mm.
When I'm with you, I go all in to lose or win. Real things sometimes knock them down. It's the way we keep our heart moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
Maxine.
Yeah, yes.
Well, I don't know if I took that little break for my benefit or for your benefit, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get myself together here.
What did I do?
You just have a way of cracking me up. You know, and Maxine, you know this is true. I've been on the radio a lot of years in my life, and not always in this format, but in other formats. But nonetheless, the years that I've been on radio, I've met some spectacular people, talked to some great people, had some great laughs, even cried a little bit sometimes on the air. But I have to honestly say I am having a hard time. I'm having a hard time to compose myself while I'm chatting with you tonight. I'm not complaining. I'm loving it. And I just looked on the phone and one lady said, "You sound great," and she loves us. So it's not you that needs to get yourself together. It's Espenlaub on this side of the microphone that needs to get himself together, because you are just cracking me up. We've got we've got more people in the chat room, and there's room. There's much more room. So come on in. What I want to tell is this. You know, if you're in the Ring Bomb Arena, that's what I call it, the Ring Bomb Arena, and during the day, I don't care what time it is, early in the morning, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, late afternoon, evening, late at night, into the wee hours of the morning, there's always somebody on that Facebook Live that's doing this Ring Bomb gig.
Indeed.
And it seems like, and if you don't let your mind, if you don't expand your mind, it seems as if everybody and their brother, aunt and uncle and cousin is involved in this thing. But we know very well that it's a big world, and we're watching the wheels of the industry turn. So it just seems that way to us. But there are thousands upon thousands upon thousands and thousands of people out here across America that don't know about ring bombs, what they represent, what they are, how great they are, the camaraderie that they bring people together. People share and people get to know each other. And that's the whole purpose. So I want to say this to you ring bombers that might be listening. That's what I call you, you're ring bombers. To you ring bombers out there that might be listening, whether you're a host or a hostess, if you would like to come on the George Espenlaub Show, you PM me. You get up with me. Now, look, we're booked with people from all walks of life, authors, ministers, scientists, judges, law enforcement people, you name it, and we've got them. But I'll fit you in. I promise. I will put you in. I will bring you on the show. You can present.
I'll just call in when I get the urge to pop.
That's right. You call in. But listen, I will. I'll book you. We'll run the shows just as long as we have to in order to get everybody going right. But any of you ring bombers out there, and this radio business is serious business. I want people to understand that. Yes, we have a great time, but we get serious, and we have a mission, and we have a goal in mind, and that is to put people out in front of the public so the public can learn what their skills are, what their passions are. So any of you ring bombers out there, you PM me or PM Maxine. It's, what is it? Unicorn Chasin.
Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter. You can find us on Facebook. We have a business page, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions or talk to you about our product. Just want people to know how much fun it is dropping those bombs in that hot water, watching them fizz away, and revealing those beautiful rings. And we ship out the next day. Our rings go from us directly to you. There's no middleman, none of that. We drop them at night. We ship them the next morning. So, gosh, folks, come and check us out. It is so much fun. Just ask all the crazies that come and join us.
I'm not going to let you go yet, Maxine. So,
oh well, shoot. Okay.
Any ring bombers out there that would like to come on the George Espenlaub show, UPM Maxine at Unicorn Chasin, Chasin, with Maxine and Walter. Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter. UPM them folks, and I'll make sure that I'll get you front and center on this radio show. And like I said, we're on iHeartRadio and down the street, around the corner, across America, and around the world. We'll let you come on. I know everyone's not. Nope, I'm not going to say that. Well, I know that everyone's not quite like Maxine. I'll put it that way.
There's only one Maxine.
Yes, there is. There's only one Maxine.
And Walter can thank God for that, and the whole world could. But it's okay.
So when's your next ring bomb party?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow?
Tuesday. Yes. Tuesday, July 23rd is our next party. I'm going to say 8, but I'm not going to say that 8. It's tomorrow. We may do early. We may do an afternoon shot. We may do tomorrow evening. We're just not sure. Hey, the door's open. You can go on Facebook anytime. So, why have a set schedule? When the mood hits me and Walter's ready to rock and roll, Mama's ready to rock and roll. If I can get him down from the funny barn.
So if
I get him before he goes up there, it's all right.
So if someone wants to order one of these ring bombs, I'm just speculating on this, but somebody will order a ring bomb, and then you'll take it and you said dunk it in hot water.
Yeah.
And it fizzes away, and inside there is a ring that's revealed with a suggested retail price of anywhere from $25 to $500. Correct?
That's correct. Yes.
So if someone that's listening tonight would want to order a ring from Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter, can they do that?
Yes, indeed. They can go to our business page on Facebook, Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter. There's a little button there that says Shop Now. You basically will be pre-ordering, and we would reveal that ring to you on our next live. If you like and follow our page, you will know every time that we go live. You will get a notice, and you'll be able to see us. But as I was saying, if you would like to purchase one, go to our page, hit the Shop Now. You will go down to our original ring bombs. You would go in there and click on that. It would take you into the store. You would select your size, which is very important. We have sizes 6 through 10. No half sizes, I'm sorry. And you would be sure to pick your size because it defaults to a size 6 automatically. You pick your size, go to next, and that will take you in to put in your credit card information into the store, and you would hit, I believe it's either continue or submit, and you will get an email saying that your order has gone through. It will come to our computer, and it will be there as a pre-order, and we will reveal that link on our next live. It's really simple. It sounds kind of complicated, but once you hit the shop now, the rest of it is a piece of cake. Speaking of cake, I need to have a piece of cake.
Well, Maxine,
before I go to bed.
You go ahead and you just help yourself. I mean, Walter's over here.
I believe I will, Pop.
Walter's over here at the Funny Farm Radio Studios. You're over there at your house in your kitchen. So you just go ahead on and do what you want. Listen, Maxine.
Do whatever floats my boat.
Listen, Maxine. You are well, if it isn't our old buddy Bear. Bear is here. Maxine, do you know Bear?
No.
You don't know Bear. Now, who do we call Bear, Maxine?
Oh, that little kid that lives in PA. That young man.
That young man.
That young man from,
yes.
that young man from PA.
Bear said you guys are the best. Miss you and love you. We miss you too, Bear.
Oh.
We really do. All right, Maxine. Listen, I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock on for a little while here. But I thank you.
Well, you're gonna rock on. I'm gonna munch on.
Okay, you munch on. Just continue to listen to the show. We're gonna wrap it up here in a little bit. But oh my goodness, it's so good to see everybody that's in the chat room. And Bear, you just surprised the daylights out of me, buddy. So happy that I see you in here.
Please tell Bear that I said hello.
Bear can,
and that I love it.
Bear can hear you, Maxine.
Oh, he can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, Bear, see, I just get in this zone.
Oh, Bear. All right, Maxine.
All right, Pop. You have a fine evening and rock on.
All right, and I'll see that Walter gets home safe.
All right, you do that.
All right, goodbye, Maxine.
Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Maxine. Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter. Go on Facebook, Unicorn Chasin, Chasin, Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter. Listen, I want you to get up, get loose, move around, because we're going to play a little Remus Tucker music right about now. I mean, this will rock you. This will get you moving. And I will not be responsible for any side effects that takes place from you being here at the Funny Farm. But I'm sure glad, because you'll just get as goofy as the rest of us.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got a high running right outside. Strap on the leather, take a ride. Gonna let my mother, gonna make you run. Drive on now to around the city. Got this hot baby bitches, slow it down. Some rubber, you're all over town. Keeping that time, this is gonna last. Without you, don't go this fast way.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Remus Tucker from the Remus Tucker Band. He was with us on Friday night out of Denver, Colorado. Remus is a friend of mine. He was on the show several years ago, and when he found out we was coming back on the air, we hooked up again, and man, I'm so glad. We had a rockin', I mean, it was electricity that was flowing through this place and across the airwaves on Friday night. And if you happen to miss the show Friday night, you can go back and you can listen to it again. All the shows are available to go back and listen to them again. So just follow our link and you'll see a whole list of the shows that we've done previously. And you can go back and just click on that. Remus will rock the house, and I'll guarantee you he'll rock you inside your car, inside your house, outside on the picnic table. But Remus Tucker and the Remus Tucker Band will get it done. We are asking people to flood the radio stations. You can go to RemusTucker.com. Remus, R-E-M-U-S, Tucker.com, and get all of his music. On Friday night, a fellow was in the chat room, and he said they were in South Carolina and they were jamming to Remus's music inside the RV. And then a little bit later, he said, I've got to get these songs on my playlist. And before we walked out the doors, he was informing me. In fact, he messaged me and he said, I'm downloading Remus Tucker songs right now. So RemusTucker.com. Go get them. Listen to Friday night's show. I mean, it'll just lift you up. We've had a great time, a different time tonight. Excuse me, with Maxine from Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter. She's a character, isn't she? I mean, it seems like everybody just takes a shine to her and just takes a liking to her. But that's the way she is. I've known her for a long time. They don't come any better. They don't come any more sweeter than than Miss Maxine. So I know she appreciates each and every one of you. Look her up on Facebook, Unicorn Chasin with Maxine and Walter. Go to her next ring bomb party or live ring bomb party and participate. Get to know everybody that's in there because they're a lot of fun and it's a lot of laughs. My, oh, my. On Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, she still has me tickled, and I just can't get myself together. Wow. Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saul Knopf will be here. He's a man right here in the state of Delaware. Songwriter, singer, musician, just a great fella. I've known him for I don't know how many years now, but just a great fella. He'll be on with us. We have great shows planned, ladies and gentlemen. Great shows. A lot of musicians, a lot of people from a lot of walks of life, as I mentioned earlier. So follow us, like our page on Facebook, spread the word far and wide, tell everybody, and we're going to play one more Remus Tucker song. Because you see, this is our show, and we pay for the airtime so we can go as long as our pennies last.
Laugh in the dark, broken needles when the music starts. And the electric guitars and the rest of the whispered secrets, so my soul. I'm on the edge
I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. Maxine still got me cracking up. I'm telling you, I just can't get a hold of myself. Wow. Listen. Any of you ring bombers out there somewhere want to come on the Espenlaub show, you just PM me, let me know. I'll make room, I'll make time for you. I love you all to death. Hey everybody, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everyone that tuned in tonight. I had a ball. I had a ball. I don't know about you, but I had a ball. Great music, laughs, of course, none other than the most entertaining Maxine. She's a sweetheart. They don't come no better, I'm telling you. She's a real sweetheart. I'm proud of you, Maxine. Wow. You, everybody out there, listen to me. You can catch us on iHeartRadio, YouTube, bouncing off a Spreaker where we are right now. I don't know how many places we are out there, but look us up, Spotify. Look us up, The George Espenlaub Show. Come back, listen to the show if you missed it, or if you know someone that would like to hear it. You can even download and keep it for yourself. It don't cost you one nickel. So, man, we've had a time. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My old buddy, Saul Knopf, will be here. You'll love him. He'll be just as much a friend to you as he is to me, and you'll fall in love with him. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. All right, boys and girls, friends, Romans, and countrymen, wherever you're at, you're down the street, around the corner, somewhere across America, or around this great big world. Until Wednesday night at 8 p.m., this is George Espenlaub saying, I love you, I care about you, be kind to one another, love one another, help one another. And until then, if it's daytime where you're at, have a great day. If it's nighttime, have a great night. But regardless, I trust that God will keep you right in the center of his hand. Until next time, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you. Good night, everybody.